Most founders sound exactly like the competition. If you want to be competitive in a crowded market, you can't just be better, you have to be different. I'm your host, Cameron Olds.
And I'm Dallin Merrill, and we're here to talk about how you can avoid being mistaken for your competition, differentiate your brand, and ultimately create a lasting competitive advantage for yourself in the market.
Welcome to Differentiate or Die. This episode of Differentiate or Die is brought to you by MessageOS. And by brought to you by, we mean written by.
If your team describes your product 10 different ways, your product is no longer differentiated. It's confusing, and so are your customers.
MessageOS helps big teams keep every sales deck, social caption, and support reply on message and on brand.
Clear, consistent, differentiated. Every time someone talks about you.
See how it works at protagonistcomms.co.
Good morning, Cameron.
Hey, good morning to you. Happy Friday.
Yes, I love Fridays. Besides Protagonist, what's been your favorite company you've ever worked for?
Besides Protagonist, my most favorite company I've ever worked for?
Or your favorite job. Like, what's been your favorite job?
I don't know, dude. Like, I haven't... Young Living was, like, pretty much the only actual, like... W-2 job I've ever had in my life. I've always done like the do-it-yourself entrepreneurial thing. I don't know.
Okay. Follow-up question then. What do you think my favorite job was besides? Do you know very many of my jobs at all?
I know you were like a landscape homie at the Utah Developmental Center. You created your own hot sauce. And you were a janitor in college, I think, at some...
Oh, yeah, that one was awful.
Yeah, you were doing, like, crazy hours.
Yeah, it was like 5 a.m. or even 4. I don't remember anymore.
But I would have to say, was it Blue Bull was your favorite? Blue Bull hot sauce, was that your fave?
I didn't think about that one. I didn't really count that one as a job because I hardly made any money, and it was like a business, and... This I kind of count as both because, you know, this is my job now. But for Blue Bull, it never was like, oh, this is my job. But Podium, I love.
That's right, Podium. I forgot you were at Podium. Because we were at the same, because like, okay, so the Podium buildings and the Young Living buildings are like right across the street from each other. So I forget that we would like look out over the parking lots at each other from the windows.
Yep. It was the best. I loved that. So
totally forgot about Podium.
What are we talking about today, Cameron? What do you think?
Oh, I'm assuming Podium versus some other review aggregator, I'm imagining.
Nope, Weave.
Podium versus Weave. All right, let's go.
Yep. So that's two companies we're going to be talking about today. How much do you know about Weave?
I know that, or I believe that it's specifically for like doctor's offices or maybe even dentists, right? Or at least that's how it started.
Yeah, you nailed it. Wow, good job. I didn't know that until I looked into it a little bit.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was initially supposed to be communication between dental offices and
interesting.
And patients. And so that's kind of how it started, was this like, hey, let's like try to communicate better with each other through texting. And, you know, it was a VoIP system, a VoIP system. I don't actually know how they say it, but now it's like a full-fledged communication platform. They do phone, texting, scheduling, reviews, payments. So they do everything. They were started in Utah in Lehigh, 2008. Obviously, since Utah is crazy, like dental, like it's saturated with dentists here in Utah. Utah. Yeah. I've talked to a lot of dentists and just like people going through dental school and stuff. And it is really hard to find dentist jobs in Utah. Like it's much easier to go out of state after you get your dental degree because
interesting.
It has to do with the
how much sugar we consume here.
Want to become dentists because it's a high-paying job that has a lot of family benefits after you're done with school. It's like you work 3 to 4 days a week. and you work long hours those days, but then you get a lot of time off.
Right.
So,
Gotcha. Yeah. So that's what Weave does. What's Podium's background?
Yeah, so I know all about this one, having worked there. But it was all about reviews. They were like hard into Y Combinator, and so they like.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were both founders, Eric and Dennis, were by trade salesmen. Like they just
Gotcha.
they know how to sell. Like they're amazing at it. They're really good at it. And so they were like, okay, let's go hard on reviews and helping people get like Google reviews, like because that's the name of the game for a lot of companies. Is like
right.
Google Maps reviews. Like if I have a 5-star review, then like people will come here. So how do I get those reviews? And so Podium was like, okay, if you leave the restaurant and a text is sent to you saying, hey, review our company, like that's a really easy win. Like that's really easy for the person leaving the restaurant to say, okay, I'm going to give a review to this place.
Yeah, already there.
Yeah, so that's how it started. But then they're like, oh, like also I could follow up a few days later with like, hey, did you like this? Like, would you come back? And so they kept on adding product after product. Similar to Weave, right? It's like, why stop? And always be launching, right? Like you always got to continue to improve your product. And so both of them started in very different places, but I think ended up with a very similar product because of how many features they added to.
Interesting. It's kind of an inverted pyramid of what usually happens. Interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I think it is very inverted. All right, so let's take a look at Podium's website. Wow. Okay, here we go. AI.
Oh my gosh, there's no way. There's no way, bro. There's no freaking way. Okay. That converts leads and makes you money, dude.
For those of you who can't see what's on the screen, the main header is AI that converts leads and makes you money.
Interesting.
Okay, so Cameron, take aside what we know about Podium. What does that tell you that this company does?
The H1 alone doesn't tell me anything, but like the H1, H2. So the H2 says an AI employee that puts in the work 24/7, turning leads into loyal customers and messages into revenue around the clock. So the two of them, I'm like, okay, it's an AI employee, I guess. But the first one, I'm like, nothing.
And what does AI employee mean?
No idea. I mean, I feel like that's so new. I think everyone understands the idea of an AI employee. I'm not sure. But like the hero language, converts leads and makes you money. Like that's decent hero language. I just think that how can a SaaS company actually make you revenue? I don't think it does. Maybe it does. I'm not sure. I just think it's a funny claim.
Yeah, it's just interesting. It's like they're claiming to be an AI employee, like, and that just feels so vague. Like, I really don't even know what they do, like, according to this header. Let's scroll down a little bit and see if they explain a little bit more. Visually wise, we can see here, like there's a text messaging platform. There's, convert more leads, make more money, a guy talking, and then do you have green trucks in a text box, and then like a conversation going on.
You're right. So I guess that, they're not clear about it. If you go back up to the H2, like they do mention messages, turning leads into loyal customers and messages into revenue. So like kind of, but then, down there you see like the chat bubbles and all that stuff. So, okay, I'm getting there, but I'm having to jump through a lot of hoops.
Okay, what Podium AI can do for you. Podium's AI is built to talk to more leads, set more appointments, and follow up your business with little oversight. Okay, so now we're getting into a little bit more about what their AI employee supposedly is doing, right? The AI talks to more leads, sets up appointments, and follows up for your business. So, okay, those are actual things that the AI employee will do.
Yeah, that's like, I'd say that's good. It's either good product language or it's good success language. It's good.
Yeah.
It's more descriptive. I would say that they need to put that H2 all the way up at the top and have that be the H1.
Yeah, I completely agree. Then there's little boxes that say capture every lead, convert more leads, derive repeat business, get found, get chosen.
That's good. That's good success language. I dig that, those features. And then like off to the side, as you hover over each one of those, there's like the UI pops up where it kind of shows what's happening, how the app actually does it. So I like that. That's good. Like most SaaS.
Me too. Yeah, I mean, this, like right here, it even says Podium's AI solution, right? This is like, okay, what are we doing for the customer, for you as a company? Like this whole thing, if it was at the top, I wouldn't hate. Like, I think this is pretty good. I would love some like problem language, maybe.
I mean, I would just, I mean, like, I don't mind. I think it's funny, but I don't mind their H1, like the convert more leads and make more, whatever. But just pair that with clearer product language, describe your product in a clearer way, and then pair that with the desire of your customer, and those two together just create a little bit more clarity so you can immediately understand what's going on.
Yeah. AI employee.
Bro, exponentially. Oh my gosh.
Expand your team exponentially with Podium's AI employee.
So that's the first
Boost
time
your
they've called
sales.
it. Sorry, the second time they've called it an AI employee. Okay.
Yeah.
Boost your sales, knows your industry, sets up quickly. Okay. Some more success language.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, it feels like they've kind of already talked about this. But that's okay. I like it. Over 100,000 businesses trust Podium. Okay, so then we have reviews.
Yeah, that's great. Good social proof.
AI is here to stay, and it's only going to get more powerful. Our vision is to keep you at the forefront of this innovation.
Dude, this is crazy how hard they've pivoted into AI.
Yeah.
This is insane.
Wild.
Dude, they went hard into this. Before it was like, I'd love to do the Wayback Machine and see what their website looked like 2 years ago before AI was this big thing. Because it was all about messaging at that point, I think, right? Because you were there. You were there before all this. Like, what were they talking about before?
Nothing. Nothing. I mean, AI wasn't a thing. But yeah, I mean, it was all about becoming a platform for all communications, right? Like,
interesting.
And even like they kind of got into becoming like Shopify. Like,
really?
Yeah, a little bit. Because like they started getting physical products into stores, right? So like they had a reader at a restaurant that would be a Podium like card reader.
Oh.
So like you could.
So they were doing point of sale stuff.
They were, yeah. Like they were, yes. Like it was all being integrated into this like one platform. So it was all about the platform being like your one platform you would need, kind of like Shopify does with online e-commerce, right? It's like your one platform. This is all you need. So that's kind of where Podium was going. So this is a complete 360 or 180, I guess.
I think this is, I mean, everyone's putting AI, just plastering it all over their marketing. Just if they can, it's just AI. Like we're working on a project with a client right now, and he like sent a text message yesterday, like to me and the developer, and he's like, "How can we get AI a part of this conversation?" And I clicked on the link, like the engineer or the dev, and I clicked on the link, and the dev's like, "There's like of all the things it lists on this page, there's like one thing that's actually AI." So like AI is just like this fake thing that people are touting, but like of all of the people that I've seen, like Podium went like they swallowed the hook, dude. They are so far into AI. This is crazy.
Yeah. No, and I think it's a great add-on to Podium, right? Like AI it works really well with Podium's platform because one of the issues they had initially when I was there was like, okay, it was commonly used as a marketing tool after they got reviews, right? Like after they got the initial review from a client, like it was often used to follow up and market back to that person. But like if they don't have someone doing that, like the owner's probably busy, right? Like he's got things he's got to do.
Interesting.
So like if they didn't have a marketing person to go back and follow up manually with these people, then it got pretty difficult, right? I mean, and they could create campaigns and like make it automated, but all of that kind of takes time. So like having an AI to do that for you is like super valuable. Like that's sure. That's a huge value add to the Podium like toolbox.
Yeah, 100%.
Right here you can see like capture every lead, convert more leads. Like someone asks, I need an estimate. And if the AI knows their company, it can just send them that estimate, right? Yeah. Or like answer and respond. And so I think that's a really cool value add. But it's not like it's not their differentiating factor, right? It's the combination of the two. And that's not even their differentiating factor, I would argue. But what do you think, Cameron?
No, I think you're right. I see parallels to what we've done with Protagonist, where, you know, we have Message OS as an AI. I mean, it's fundamentally a large language model.
Yeah.
But like, it is not. We don't position ourselves as an AI company like Podium does. Like AI is an added feature that provides a little bit more value, but it's built off of the core differentiator or the core work we do with like differentiation. And I think you're saying the same thing, where it's like Podium, like the AI component of this isn't necessarily their differentiating factor, but they're talking about it like it is.
Yeah. And I could be wrong if like no other company does this, right?
Yeah, maybe. I would be shocked.
Yeah, well, let's take a look. Let's see what Weave does. You ready?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Supercharge your practice growth. A world-class phone system and AI-powered growth tools all in one platform. Dude, if I had a freaking dime, I would be a rich man. We wouldn't need to do this anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Supercharge your practice growth. Okay. Reviews, phones, texting, reminders, payments, analytics, AI. Okay, so right off the bat.
Are they still in dental?
I mean, the word practice definitely makes it seem like they are.
Yeah, to me too. Supercharge your practice growth. Grow your practice like never before. The all new, okay.
Right off the bat, I think they're clearer. Supercharge your practice growth. Cool. So I know who the ICP is, and they're clearer up at the top. So they can do reviews, phones, texting, reminders, payments, and analytics for practices. So that's way clearer immediately to me. I understand what it is you're doing with just reading the first.
Yeah, I really like this part. I mean, I didn't see it initially because it's kind of small. But yeah, I mean, I know every single thing they do just like that. The website's a little more busy.
It's a little busy. Let's scroll down. What do they say below the fold? Increase customer retention. Okay. It's the same thing as Podium, which is fine. Like you can message the same benefits and the same, like you can target the same like customer desire, the customer goal, grow revenue. That's fine.
Yeah, totally.
What matters is where you do your differentiation. Attract more patients, but it's the same thing. Oh, patients, but like, okay, going back to what we always say, like you can differentiate yourself off of your product, your sales channel, your target audience. Like these guys are Weave's definitely doing off target audience pretty blatantly. I dig that.
Yeah, I'm actually really impressed. Like I wasn't expecting them to continue to market towards dental offices or doctors' offices as much, but they've continued to do that.
I dig it.
Yeah, me too, actually. I think that's a really, really good differentiating factor here.
Yeah, I dig.
Keep patients engaged, increase customer retention, and attract more patients. and then it gives like each reason why. And it feels a little bit more like AI is just part of the product instead of Weave being all about an AI chat. Like it's not showing that it is AI. It's saying that we use AI with our platform.
Yeah. I mean, even the H3 that's right here, the new AI powered Weave is here. Even that sentence, I feel like, shows what you just said, where they understand that it's a feature, it's not the thing. It's not the whole product.
Yep. I completely agree. I just think that's much like, it really messages better. So it's much clearer. Like, okay, like I understand what I'm getting into, but it probably uses the same exact technology that Podium does.
Yeah, guaranteed. Scroll down.
This
What
is
else
really
did they
cool
say?
too. I just want to point this out really quickly. Like we've talked about how your differentiating factor can change your product significantly. And we initially kind of said that Podium and Weave kind of merged into like a similar platform because they both added products. But if you look at this video right here, for those on audio, you can't see it, but it looks like for doctors, like it looks like something that would help a doctor really well. It's got like a schedule, a calendar that goes in and out with here's when my appointments are, or so they've really catered this. They've really done a good job of making a platform that's useful for one specific target audience.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I mean, what makes it stand out as like a medical thing? Because I mean, like I see a calendar and I'm like, oh, calendar. I don't think medical calendar.
Yeah, I think like, I think scheduling like appointments is very much a doctor thing, right? Like I don't go schedule appointments at a restaurant. Like if I'm a restaurant, like my clients or like my customers, I'm not scheduling to come into my restaurant, right? Or if I'm a car salesman, like, okay, that one, maybe you have some schedules, but a lot of times people just come in. So this one to me is like a little bit more than just texting back and forth with people and reviews and stuff. It's like, oh, it also takes care of scheduling appointments for me.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well, I want to take a look at their Instagram before we pass judgment on whether or not they're clear or different. Let's take a look at if they are consistent or not on their Instagram. Let's just take a look at one other channel. I've got Podium pulled up here. Let's take a look at what does Podium say on their Instagram. Okay, here we are. So their bio says, Podium is your all-in-one AI-powered lead conversion and communication platform. Okay.
That's better.
I feel like it's decent. I feel like it's like implied. So I think based off of this, I would give Podium like a 2 or a 3 for clarity. And then maybe for differentiation, I feel like Weave does a better job of being differentiated. What does Weave's look like? Weave helping healthcare professionals create a hashtag happy practice, phones, texting, reviews, payments, and more. Cool. Well, I get the phones, texting, reviews, and payments and more. I get that on their website too. So they're a little more consistent.
Yeah, that's really pretty good. I mean, I like their Instagrams better than their websites. I mean, I like Weave's website quite a bit, but
that's true. I wish they would put I love what they said in Weave's bio, helping healthcare professionals create a happy practice. I don't know what happy practice means. That's kind of stupid. It's fluff. But I do love helping healthcare professionals create. They should put that on their website. That should be like the H1. Because that's the customer language. That's what we would call hero language, right? So yeah. I dig that. So okay, I'm going to pass judgment. You ready? I think I'm going to give Podium I'm going to give them a 2 for clarity, and I'm going to give them like a 3 for differentiation.
So a 5.
A 5, yeah, they get half. But
why so high on differentiation?
Because I mean, maybe they're not. I'd have to take a look at other people in the same. Because I feel like pre-AI, Podium and Weave were a little more similar. But even then, especially if Weave has kept up with just being in the healthcare space, like even then they were differentiated. So I'd say I'd have to compare Podium to like an actual competitor that's like automated lead aggregation and messaging.
Yeah.
I don't know, but like I'm going just off of differentiation. I'm just purely off of AI. I'm like, no, you're not differentiated. Like that's stupid. And then Weave, I'll give Weave like a 4 in clarity, and then I give them a 5 on differentiation. I feel like they're really good, so I'd give them I think a 9 overall.
Nice.
Just because I think they're doing great with saying they're for healthcare professionals and being clear about what they provide. I think that's really great.
Yeah. Well, maybe the market agrees with you too, because they are a public company and Podium is not.
Could that be because Podium doesn't want to be a public company?
Oh no, they want to be.
Oh really?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they definitely. Yeah, I think they would have had COVID not happened. It really kind of nobody was going public. When I was leaving, I left my internship and everybody was like it was really after I left, half a year later, there was a bunch of layoffs in the tech industry. Like there's just a lot of uncertainty. And that really hurt companies like Podium and Weave. So Podium was on the brink and kept on saying they were going to, and then never did. And then COVID happened, and then now, who knows? I wouldn't be surprised if they did in the future. I still think they're a very valuable company.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think that Weave's differentiation definitely helped them just dig in with what they're good at and find that. They also were created earlier. Weave was 2008. Podium was 2014. So timing probably had to do with that as well.
Agreed. What would you say? What's your score?
Yeah, I'd give similar to you. I like those scores. Those are great for me. So I would maybe say Podium's a little less differentiated. Like they seem like they really tried to do everything. Like I'd maybe give them a 2 on differentiation because they try to do it all, and anything new that comes up, they just gobble it to try to become this huge conglomerate.
Yeah, agreed.
And I saw that when I was there a little bit. Like it was like a lot of messiness because it was like, everything that happened, just like you did it, no matter the consequence, right? It was there was a lot of cleanup to do.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, if you are worried that your company is leaning too much into AI and you are just being swallowed up in the sea of AI sludge in positioning and differentiation, and you are not sure if your company is differentiated, get with us. Go to protagonistcomms.co. This is what Daryl and I do all day, every day. We look at where you are in the market, where your competitors are, and we see, are you clear? Are you differentiated? And if you're not, let's figure it out. How are you different? How can we communicate that clearly? Go to protagonistcomms.co, and we're going to see you guys next time.